I don't want to do the intros anymore.
Good evening, I'm Mark Palmer.
And I don't want to do the intros anymore.
Right.
Nah, do you want to redo it?
No, that's fine, we don't have to do them if you don't want to.
We're open with the present storyline, present timeline, and Boba and Fenric have captured this assassin guy. They throw him down into the Rancor thing,
Yeah.
and he's not there, hilariously, and he gives him a confession. If there was going to be a Rancor there, I was going to be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's dead, motherfucker.
We've all seen him die. You can't buy a new one.
Can't you though?
I mean, if you have a Rancor enclosure, you probably should buy another Rancor.
Yeah.
But you don't have to.
I mean, you'd think Bib Fortuna would have. Fat cunt.
An albino one.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
That would have been. So, this assassin guy says, it was the mayor. And they go to the mayor's establishment. There's this little funny moment where there's like this bureaucracy and red tape at the front desk. It's like a modern day kind of thing.
Twigs on Tatooine and everything's always been sandy and dirty. And
Yeah. It's a fun little gag. And they go into the mayor's office. And what is this alien guy's race, Mark? This mayor guy?
Oh, he's an Athorian, which is actually my favourite race in Star Wars.
What did you think of that?
It was accurate. It was good. They don't speak through mouths. They just have throat holes in the side of their neck. They have this really intense. Like there's actually in the Clone Wars cartoon, like the one that Samurai Jack guy did.
Yeah.
There's an Athorian Jedi, and he actually uses his 4 throats that they have in there in his neck to do a force scream.
That's cool. I think I remember
like
seeing
a
that.
shockwave.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really cool. They're traditionally very peaceful.
Yeah.
Very like they call themselves, when they're groups of them, are called herds of Athorians.
Yeah.
And they're very peaceful, and their main objective in Star Wars in general is repairing planets which have been destroyed. Like, for instance, in Knights of the Old Republic, there was a planet called Telos, which was destroyed in one of the wars. I can't remember. I think it was the Mandalorian Wars.
Yeah.
Like, just destroyed. Like, not exploded, but, like, the surface was, like, blasted from space and stuff. And they've been spending years just slowly bringing the planet back from it.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But you do get the occasional evil ones.
That's true.
The majority of the time, they're very peaceful.
Yeah.
And they love life. So I'm very curious about the mayor, because
He doesn't seem to love life.
he doesn't seem to, but at the same time he seems to be trying to push Boba in a different direction.
Yeah, what did he end up saying? It just was like,
Yeah, do you really think that they gave, like, it was me, or I don't know what the exact wording was.
Yeah.
Really,
He had a little mechanical, like, translator thing, right?
yeah, that's because
They don't normally have
can't
that.
speak. They speak shit. So.
And then, he says go to this bar. They go to this bar.
And it's the same bar he's already
And
been
then
at.
she's basically like, the twins are here. So I don't know.
He was like, who the fuck are the twins? Whenever I said that.
This tense arrival sequence with this litter carrying these 2 Hutties, the twins, Jabba's cousins.
Yeah.
I like.
They're from Nalhutta, which is a hot home world.
Ugh, I don't ever want to see them go there.
Yeah, they're disgusting creatures. But I think they did a really good job with them.
They looked really cool.
They looked like it. They acted like Hutts.
The animation was really nice.
Yeah.
It wasn't like over realistic. It was kind of like the old Jabba they did for like the 1997 special edition.
Just better.
Yeah, way better. And I like the way the men were all like struggling with the litter.
Yeah.
That was a nice little touch. It just made me think about how they actually filmed that. He had a little like fucking creature.
Yeah, right, like
himself.
a rat thing is.
Yeah, patting himself.
Wiping the sweat off the disgusting slugs.
And they're basically like, we fucking have the right here. You don't. And he's like, fuck off, bro. I'm Boba Fett.
I gotta be honest,
here.
I was a little pissed off when they didn't have like a big hairdo and a nose ring like in Visions.
No. Yeah. Oh fucking, do you remember that one from the first Clone Wars movie with like the big Dame Edna Everage glasses?
Oh, I tried to block that out of my mind. It's come back with a vengeance.
I'll cut in a scene of it here.
What is it, Kronos 327?
My mission to the 12th moon of Yaut has failed.
After all these years, my most trusted of assassins has finally failed.
So, they were definitely better than that hut. And then, yeah, basically that's it. It's only like 14 minutes,
Yeah,
and it's just kind of setting up the next kind
They
of...
back down though, huh?
And then Boba and Fenric say, Hagen, you need permission to kill the
Yeah,
Hutt
so
or
I'm
something.
guessing that since he didn't back down and laid claim to it, that he essentially becomes, I feel like he becomes a head of the criminal organization, and then there must be a council of them that... It's the same thing as the Mafia, I think. They're trying to put a Mafia vibe where they needed to get permission to take out
Yeah,
another
they're like crime lords. So the Sopranos with Star Wars.
It's making it more organised than I'd ever seen before, which is I like.
Well, we always wanted like an underground, crime-centric Star Wars thing.
Yeah,
And
well,
I guess this is
started,
it.
they started it off like they start the what's it called? They laid the groundwork of it in the Clone Wars with Darth Maul, because he became the head of the fucking... What are they called? The cunt from Rogue One. Not Rogue One, Solo, who had the scratches on his face.
Oh, yeah.
His group, I forgot what they're called.
Yeah.
But yeah, they laid the groundwork there, so I imagine there'll be appearances from that group here as well.
True.
I guess.
Yeah. They'd be older though, right?
It wouldn't be him, he died in Solo, didn't he?
I don't
And
know.
Maul's dead, so...
Something happened in Solo.
Yeah.
They robbed a train. They robbed a train in this as well. But
Yeah.
It's way better than Solo. But we're not there yet.
Not there yet, Alex. Not there yet.
So basically he just goes into his Bacta tank, and this little sequence just setting up the stakes for the present timeline. He's
Which
gonna
I imagine it's going to be a
into-
very slow progression of the story, and most of it's going to be in his past.
Yeah, this episode definitely was. I feel like towards the end of the series they're going to click more into that, and something else is going to happen. I don't know. Mandalorians rock up or some shit. I don't know. I have no idea. The
Yeah,
trailer
we'll find
pretty
out.
much just showed clips from the first episode, so...
Yeah. Well, that's good. I want to go into it with no idea what's happening.
Yeah. And then we get the past storyline of the Sand People. We see a train that comes through the desert and shoots at them.
While he's training with the gappy stick with old Predator Raider.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I loved all of this. But it's just, at certain moments I was thinking, why isn't he just leaving? I guess maybe they're in the desert and also maybe he's enjoying it. By the end, he's definitely enjoying it.
Yeah.
It's like a clear reference to Lawrence of Arabia. That scene where the train crashes and they'll run over, there's a shot like that in Lawrence of Arabia. And if you look at the concept art at the end in the end credits, it was like that fucking image from Lawrence of Arabia.
Yeah.
And Lawrence of Arabia is a story of a man who enters into like the Middle East and he trains all these like tribes of Arabs to go up against the Turks. So it's a similar kind of story.
They love doing that from the old like
Yeah.
and such.
Yeah. Fucking Lawrence of Arabia is so good that way.
Yeah. I haven't seen it.
It goes for like 3 hours and 40 minutes.
Fuck
It
me.
goes forever. And it ends on such like a, no.
Oh no.
Not like, it's not disappointing, but in world is disappointing for what happens. It's just like, ugh.
I guess that's realistic though, right?
Roll credits. Well, it's a true story.
Oh yeah, true.
Lawrence, he actually went into the Middle East in like 19 something and it actually happened. I'm not a historian, I don't know what the fuck. I'd seen the movie, that's all I know. And this was a clear and deliberate reference to that film. Jon Favreau, he knows what he's doing. That's what George Lucas did too, he just took like Akira Kurosawa films and had like samurai elements from them and stuff.
It's great. Bring it
Yeah.
into sci-fi, you know?
It's these little classic cinema tropes that are just like so enjoyable. Even like when he walks into the bar and he fucks them all up, it's like some fucking western. It's fucking cool.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking knows. I don't know. I love like the humanizing the sand people. Like it has been done before in some of the games and stuff briefly.
Yeah, comic books too. I think there's one where Adakata Mundi joins the Sand People or some shit.
Probably.
I remember like flicking through it in 1999 in a news agency, so
Yeah, right.
I don't have a lot of details about it. I remember Adakata Mundi with the bandages up his big long head.
I feel like
Maybe.
they're like while they're making them too humanized though, they're still savages. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, and I feel like they're really pushing Boba Fett to be this saint. Like, I'm sorry, I have no problems with how he's being as the crime lord, but to me, him being this big savior of the sand people and shit, and fighting for these people taking advantage of them and killing them and shit, it just doesn't seem like how I think Boba Fett would act. This cunt did some fucking despicable shit as a bounty hunter. There's no way he's a saint.
They've watered down Boba Fett.
That's how I feel. I get the respect thing because that can go both ways.
Yeah.
But to me, this was kind of like, yeah, I don't know.
That's pretty smart. There was a scene where he was on the speeder and he was trying to teach him how to do the speeder, and he did like a panther, and he did this silly joke. Yeah. And it's kind of, there are other moments in the show that have been funny, but they haven't been like at Boba Fett's expense or been Boba Fett doing it. But when he started doing that, I'm like,
that was sad. There was a part I did laugh when they had the montage thing though, and the guy jumped on and managed to get on the speeder.
Yeah, but that wasn't Boba Fett
anyway. Yeah, but that
you can have humor, just don't have Boba Fett going.
Yeah, he's supposed to be serious.
I know.
Let me think. Anyway, that's the thing. We don't know what he's like. He could be like that.
There is an extended universe with him, which I'm not at all familiar with.
I'm pretty sure that's all
non-canon.
Non-canon now. Yeah.
The bastards.
Yeah.
They deleted old school badass Boba Fett.
Dude, old school badass Boba Fett
down.
had a fucking duel with Vader or Mustafa, and got away alive. Like. He had he was like flamethrowers and shit like that, and it was all of that whole story was the backup for the no disintegration thing, because he ended up throwing the body into the lava.
Yes. I do
And now he's savior of the Sand People.
So is all that deleted now?
Yeah, it's all non-canon or a different universe if they decide to go
Alternate
the Marvel way, which I wouldn't be surprised if they end up doing that.
Multiple universes in Star Wars?
I
mean, I guess if you keep on telling Star Wars stories, eventually you gotta... No, you don't actually.
You really don't.
No, you don't.
But just by how well that it's still...
Star Trek
be
did
surprised.
it. Yeah. I did watch Spider-Man No Way Home today.
Was it good?
It was. And it was good to see Jon Favreau as well. I was like, respect.
No, Jon Favreau in it.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's like an actor in it. He didn't write it or direct it, but he plays a character in it.
That's
and
so
I was
cool.
like, respect, bro.
Yeah, fucking nice. That guy's a fucking legend.
Yes.
But anyway, so yeah, he's training with the gaffy stick, and he goes off and he sees the fucking cunts on the speeder going off. And he's like, oh, we can hijack this fucking...
Because they need to take the train. And a lot of people die in the taking of this train. Like, I'm not sure how big this tribe was, but it's obviously bigger than I thought it was at the beginning, because fucking like 7 sand people from this tribe die. And it looked like it had 15 people in it.
A lot of I also found it quite jarring the way how well the plan worked out, because he can barely communicate with them, and somehow he managed to follow this coordinated attack.
I think they just understand him now.
Yeah.
He's doing sign language, but it's very minimalistic sign language. It's like, we must take the speeders and go to the train and get it. And they're like...
yeah, bro.
But they tried a little bit with the sign language. I think they just...
Yeah, I mean, it was believable enough.
Yeah, I liked the little robot in the cockpit though. Freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, he was great. He was one of my favorite parts of the episode.
Yeah.
Especially when he like leaps out.
Yeah, and then like scuttles off like a crab.
Yeah, he's so cool.
He was very cool.
He was up there, but he wasn't quite Coffee Droid.
That's fair. Coffee Droid is far better than him.
Yeah. Coffee Droid's like the epitome of Star Wars.
I told you, he's better than Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, man. That's saying something.
I mean, Obi-Wan Kenobi's pretty good. He's had some stuff, done some stuff.
Have you seen him drink coffee though?
No.
Coffee.
We
Droid
might
drinks coffee.
in the Obi-Wan series.
That's true. There's not gonna be a lot else going on. I'm really noticing in all the new series coming out, it's like Tatooine. Isn't there Mandalorian on Tatooine for a bit? Boba Fett's based on Tatooine. Obi-Wan's gonna be living on Tatooine.
Yeah, there is a lot of Tatooine.
I feel like they're going, like, judging by how well he's getting along with the Sand People, there's gonna be some big war later with the Hutts or whatever, and he's gonna have the Sand People charge off from the distance and
that's definitely gonna happen. I've not thought of that, but that's definitely the approach that will happen.
Right, that is totally gonna happen.
And the Sand People will all die for his cause, and he won't care.
No, he will. He'll start crying for me. He'll do the no, standing over the Predator one.
Jumbo Tunji, I loved you. Oh my god, if they do that, I'm gonna hate it.
Well, I mean, hey, Solo fucking started the Rebel Alliance, so Boba Fett can fucking
cry over a sand person.
Right.
A sand people?
A Tusken Raider.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's racist to call them Sand People.
Oh, I apologize.
I mean, Obi-Wan's racist. He calls them sand people.
He is racist. You think that'll be in the Obi-Wan series?
I hope so.
He starts drinking and being racist. That'll really go with Disney's image that they're trying to set up for Star Wars. A racist Obi-Wan. I mean, wasn't Walt Disney supposedly racist?
Supposedly, so was the Colonel and stuff though.
Yeah.
You just don't know how true it is.
Yeah, they may or may not have been racist.
You know.
I
mean, they're probably a little racist. Both of them lived in a very racist time.
Yeah, just by happenstance they were as racist as the time, which was very racist.
And these days that people look back at them at how the racist times are now, not how they were then.
Yeah. Looking at their time through our lens. And yeah, I think Walt Disney underpaid a bunch of people too.
I wouldn't surprise.
But
Apparently he was evil.
No, he wasn't evil.
I know.
He was a businessman.
Yeah, which is businessmen are evil.
Please subscribe to Disney Plus. This episode of Dissecting Who has been brought to you by Disney, the motherlord of all entertainment. Disney Plus, $6.99 a month. In conclusion, I like this episode. It's silly and kiddie and dumb, and I wish it was more dark and serious and had blood in it, and Boba Fett was drinking scotch and hitting sand people and swearing. But, I mean, it's a bit of fun. It doesn't offend me.
No, I didn't hate it.
The sequels offended me.
Yeah.
This doesn't offend me.
No, I didn't hate it, and I liked a lot of elements of it, but there are those few things I already said. I think it irked me a little bit. I just feel like they need to stop trying to make him such a hero.
Yeah.
Let him be Boba Fett.
He needs to be as dark as Tony Soprano at Tony Soprano's darkest.
Not that dark.
Tony Soprano gets very dark.
I could deal with him being as serious as Jango Fett was. That's exactly how I pictured Boba Fett being.
He is also Tamora Morrison, so
Yeah.
that makes sense. And he's a clone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
We'll see what happens in EP3.
yeah, we will.
See you next week. Beautiful.
Definitely a better review than we did last week.